Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we will discuss feeding schedule for winter months, and this video is not for those roses which are already in dormancy or dormancy like condition. Now in my place temperature is in the range of 6 degrees Celsius to 22 degrees Celsius, and now growth of roses are slowing down. So to boost the growth of the roses we will give the certain formulation feed that will generate heat and also maintain growth in rose plants. So let us discuss what feed has gone through this month. That fourth I have given ammonium sulfate, then 8th calcium nitrate, then 12th 13 40 13 plus takat plus micronutrient, and pH amendment was there. Then thereafter on 15th again ammonium sulfate and this potassium nitrate, and 18th 13 40 13 seaweed plus humic acid, and today it is ammonium sulfate, ferrous sulfate, magnesium sulfate, zinc sulfate plus jaggery. That you can notice this here why it was given, that only sulfate formulation and anything that is containing amino acid like takat and seaweed. We will discuss it in this video. As the temperature going down, that growth of plant is slowing and it is more going towards dormancy. So to keep the growth for some more time, if freezing condition is there, then plant will ultimately going to dormant condition, that we can't do there. But here there is no freezing condition, so we will encourage or boost growth through feeding mechanism. So that plant will absorb protein, and this protein will helps to maintain this stress condition in extreme cold condition. So that's why that amino acid is a form of protein that is containing in takat, seaweed, or you can give any of the protein we consume. But keep in one thing in mind, that protein should not be flavored or blended. It should be pure plant protein with some pinch of carbohydrate, or I am using jaggery. So that will increase the fermentation process, and it will ferment and convert it to amino acid, and that liquid we can give. That sarso khali or mustard cake or this groundnut cake pupils are giving, the main purpose of is that to give protein to plant for healthy growth, and that protein will also help the plant to mitigate extreme heat or extreme cold condition. So that's why we are giving protein to plant to maintain proper growth. And this is a on root plant. You can see that advantage of on root plant, that no suckers will be there, and we will get proper growth from root zone also. And these are some plants I have purchased. This is a newly purchased plant. It is white ladybanks rose, and this one is yellow ladybanks rose in back. Purchased last year, and it has grown quite a lot in cinder media also. So these are wild roses known for explosive growth, and this plant I have uh, picked from forest in Himachal Pradesh, and it is also a wild rose known as Himalayan musk rose, not Paul's Himalayan musk rose. It is also known as Rosa brunoni. It is also wild rose, white color rose, and one video I have already made. I will give link to it. So this is a seaweed, you can see, and composition is that it also contains uh, amino acid with other micronutrients, and these amino acid or seaweed is harvested from sea, and if that source is from extreme north or extreme south near the polar region or adjoining to polar region, that will be best quality seaweed, because in very limited or less sunlight these plants are growing, and that will help to grow our plant in winter months also, uh, because that nutrients it contains will help them. And this one is PGR. Here you can see the composition. It also contains mandatory amino acid, and this one is plant protein. Normally we consume. We can use it after fermentation for 3 days, which I have already discussed earlier, and this is jaggery. It will help to ferment the protein, and today I will give some feeding to our roses. The chart I have already noted it. It is ammonium sulfate. This is sulfate formulation, and along with I will give this Epsom salt, that is also magnesium sulfate, that sulfate formulation, and this chelated iron, it is also normally ferrous sulfate, and this zinc sulfate I will also add, because zinc will help to absorb other micronutrients in root zone. So I am adding zinc sulfate also in feed, and I will add jaggery. So what is the logic that why we give this sulfate formulation and this jaggery? Because this sulfate formulation contain sulfur, and it will generate heat and made the media uh, towards acidic, and this jaggery will help to maintain the microbial and bacterial activity in root zone. That will also produce heat along with sulfur. So we will give or add jaggery, or in place of jaggery you can add some amount of regular sugar. That will help the microbial activity in root zone, and that microbial activity will help to produce heat as well as conversion of ammonium or ammonical nitrogen to nitrate nitrogen. So one more thing that you should not continue with only ammonical form of nitrogen in root zone, because ammonia, when it converted to nitrate, it will produce two hydrogen ion that will make the root zone acidic, and if you are not able to rotate it with nitrate nitrogen, then that will continuously make the root zone very acidic, and ultimately your plant will be suffering like anything, and you can see that symptom of that acidic media. So I normally rotate ammonical nitrogen, then nitrate nitrogen, then again nitrate nitrogen, means 3 time nitrate nitrogen and 1 time ammonical nitrogen. That will be balancing the pH in media. If your pH is higher side and you want to make the media towards a bit acidic side, then that frequency of ammonical nitrogen you have to increase it, so that acidic media can be maintained. Uh, that is better for rose growth, and otherwise you have to maintain the pH by adding either lime or some vinegar. Lime is added when your pH is extreme low, and that vinegar or any pH down solution will be added when that pH is on higher side. It is more if it is more than 7. So I have added ammonium sulfate, zinc sulfate, magnesium sulfate and ferrous sulfate plus jaggery. That will produce heat and maintain the growth of the plant. And this is jaggery I am adding. So that's all, friend, for today. We will again meet. Thank you.